Hello everyone, I am Julian Morris with the Channel 5 News. In the headlines, general elections to be held in Dominica within 100 days. DAPD receives tools to help in restoration of livelihoods, and Campbell residents hesitant about relocating due to the community's vulnerability. The details coming up.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
General elections could be held in Dominica as early as January 2020. Prime Minister Skerrit made the announcement during the launch of DLP candidate for La Plaine Kent Edwards on the weekend.
And I certainly could not have said this 2 weeks ago, that general elections in the Commonwealth of Dominica will be held within the next 100 days, ladies and gentlemen. So you can do your maths. Get your calendars out and check within 100 days for elections in Dominica, ladies and gentlemen. The time is drawing nigh, ladies and gentlemen. The time is getting closer. I can tell you that we have everything in place as far as the Dominica Labour Party is concerned for the next general election.
The CBI program is essential to Dominica's economic survival. The Prime Minister made the point that such development potential would be negatively impacted under UWP government.
I predict this evening, ladies and gentlemen, that within 18 months of a UWP government, CBI as we know it will be no more. And what would happen with us in Dominica? Is that what the people of La Plaine want? Is that what the people of Grand Fort, Castle Bruce and the Salibia constituency want? Labour has brought significant development to the southeast of this country. And we have plans and the resources to take such development further. We have a major road network program to unfold in these eastern communities over the course of the next 36 months. I am like Kent Edwards. I am not a talker, I am a doer. If I tell you that I have the wherewithal to bring true development to the East in the next 5 years, trust me that I know what I am saying.
Channel 5 News spoke with President of the United Workers' Party, Isaac Baptiste, for his party's position on the election announcement. Mr. Baptiste said the party would comment at a news conference Tuesday morning at Prevost Cinemall. In other news now, newly launched DLP candidate for La Plaine Kent Edwards has outlined a number of reasons why he believes potential voters should make him their choice at the next general election. Edwards, a pharmacist by profession, has had the opportunity to interact with his constituents at critical times in their lives, making him well known on the ground.
$6.5 million have already been spent on housing in this constituency. The new and beautiful apartment complex that many of you have seen on your way here is proof of this investment. Our farmers have been blessed to have a government which is led by a Prime Minister who is a passionate farmer in his own right. As a result of his knowledge of agricultural industry, our Prime Minister has created many opportunities to further investment and growth in this sector. I will work hard with the farmers in this constituency and the Ministry of Agriculture to create and implement programs such as tools and equipment cooperatives to help increase your outputs, sell produce and products like bay oil on a larger scale. I will provide you with the natural people that you need. I will work with the Extension Office. I will work with the Extension Department in the Southeast to make sure this happens. And you know that providing higher quantities is essential to meeting the demands of the export market and the new hotels being built. We will continue to provide the necessary support for women engaging in agro-processing to ease your way of doing business. In fact, a check has already been deposited in the Delices Village Council to help restore the facility of the Delis Toloma Women's in Action.
Meantime, developer Sam Raphael has announced his intention to redevelop Jungle Bay in the southeast. The developer is currently completing construction of the new Jungle Bay at Monakuma in Soufrière after the original Jungle Bay was destroyed by Tropical Storm Erika in 2015. Raphael made the announcement at the DLP launch of Kent Edwards in La Plaine on Sunday.
I'm working on some specific plans to redevelop Jungle Bay in the southeast. I just came here to tell you that tonight. Very specific plans. Now, I cannot do it now because I'm busy completing construction of the other Jungle Bay. I want you all to bear with me. But I have not forgotten about you and I have not left you behind. One of the challenges that we've had, and it's a realistic challenge, is the Delis to Piditsaban road. Unless we got that road connected, there was no way we could have redeveloped Jungle Bay because we don't have an emergency exit.
Raphael also used the opportunity to announce his membership in the Dominica Labour Party.
My parents were what you call Poto Laborites in Bellevue. And my father was in charge of that village. And he told me one time, when they counted their votes, 2 people didn't vote for the Labour Party. And his job was to find out who the 2 people were. So when they found out that I was helping the other side, my mother said, "Sam, boy, what you doing between those people? Come out from among them." So tonight your prodigal son has come home.
You are watching Channel 5 News. We'll have more after this.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Si ou ni maladie HIV et bien maladie sexuelle, si ou pas protéger corps lors qu'on est sexe avec plusieurs monde, ça kay mette la vie ou en gros danger. Ou ka exposer tout partenaire au poison et que tant qu'il ka vini avec maladie. Servez yon condom chaque fois ou qu'on est sexe. Changer qui est important pour découvrir maladie à bonheur ou ça vivre en bonne santé même si ou ni maladie HIV. Pour responsabilité, protéger corps et puis les autres. Examiner corps. Aidez du bout si même maladie HIV et l'autre maladie sexuelle.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD, all for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Thank you for staying with us. 8 members of the Dominica Association of Persons with Disabilities have received tools to help restore their livelihoods. Andrea Louis reports.
The donation of equipment valued at 10,000 EC dollars comes under Global Environment Facility GEF Small Grants Program. The program, titled Empowering Persons with Disabilities for Climate Change Through Capacity Building and Livelihood Support, was signed earlier this year between the DAPD and GEF SGP and is expected to run for 1 year.
It's going to help you to be more independent. It is going to help you to have a different perspective about yourself, that yes, I am given these developmental tools and I'm going to use it for the project as identified. And in so doing, you have a better perspective of yourself, and others are going to have a better perspective of not only you, but also the organization which you belong.
Recipients of the devices and equipment are involved in farming, craft making, and catering. Dublin Prince says the GEF Small Grants Program aims to include people from all walks of life in its developmental projects.
In a developmental capacity, we want to be holistic. We also want to be sustainable. And being sustainable is ensuring that persons with disability have the requisite skills and knowledge to do for themselves. So the agriculture, the craft making, the catering are examples of activities, of small activities that you can get involved in to make some money for yourself. And in so doing, you can buy what you want. You are able to pay for your own rent. You are able to support your family, even though you are challenged.
The Dominica Cancer Society is continuing to raise awareness on the reality and impact of the disease during the month of October. The society is encouraging Dominicans to join in the celebration of Pink Day on Wednesday. Earlier this month, the society hosted its annual Walk for Cancer Care, and Public Relations Officer of the Dominica Cancer Society, Vina Roye, says efforts are ongoing to keep up the awareness of cancer among the Dominican public.
The month of October is really Breast Cancer Month. And this is why we start with the walk. And we are highlighting, we are focusing on breast cancer. We are hoping somewhere around the 16th to observe Pink Day. We started observing Pink Day at the schools, where we would encourage the students to wear something pink. And it has caught on very well. That we have the public, we have the private sector wearing something pink.
Roy's hope is that more Dominicans will join in the observance of Pink Day to raise awareness on breast cancer.
So we are encouraging that awareness of breast cancer. Wear something pink on Pink Day. Other people have some ideas of little activities that they want to do. I think the Convent High School is putting on some activities, but generally it is to bring the focus. We are saying on the 16th, Wednesday 16th, wear something pink. So Dominica, we go in pink on the 16th.
And the people of Campbell undecided about their relocation to the community of Warner. We go again to Andrea Louis for more.
Campbell is one of the 12 communities declared a special disaster area after Tropical Storm Erica in 2015. During Hurricane Maria in 2017, that community got an even worse battering, increasing its level of vulnerability. Deputy Chairman of the Campbell Disaster Preparedness Committee, Isaiah Phillip, says though the village suffered badly from that storm, residents have taken steps to improve their response to natural disasters.
By right, we inform the community like a day, 24 hours to 2 days in advance, like based on what information that we get from the Disaster Preparedness Office and personnel. Then we would inform the community, maybe put flyers 2 days, 3 days in advance. People know the community and how treacherous it is, and I think a few years back we've lost the previous clerk and her son. So ever since, people have been a little up to date, mindful if a little rainfall, they would know, store a little water, batten down their windows in advance,
According to Philip, the population before Hurricane Maria was an estimated 500. This figure is over 100 less because of that storm. And while the community has established a disaster plan, Philip would like to see some improvements in some areas.
There's a few things in play. The community members and the councillors, they are working hand in hand with the government, local government that is. So I would say we have a few things in play, although it can be improved. Everything needs improving. For example, like in time of a disaster, if in case something were to happen today, we would get vehicle access out and to the community as quick as possible, because most times it's road accessibility that's a problem in our community, because one way in, one way out. So from my point of view, that would be the basic thing. Road. Like after the storm, we could get quick access. In terms of helping out, for example, like the hurricane shelter, put some things there in case. Storm were to pass today, at least they have utensils, edibles, etc.
To date, the community only has one emergency shelter, which is the Campbell Primary School. Plans have been announced to relocate the people of Campbell to the less vulnerable area of Warner. However, Philip points out that some people are reluctant to leave.
Well, no one wants to leave their home actually. It have it good and bad. It's a pro and con. Like some residents, they want to live, like especially persons they not much to establish on, like private property and whatnot. If they get no help elsewhere, they will take it. But for persons that actually have something to stay, they don't want to leave. For example, look at persons like in T7. Even if they get no house in Bellevue, people don't want to leave, For example, from day one, that's where I know. So I'm a bit nostalgic, although I rented from Canefield. So to leave Campbell, I wouldn't be able to bear it.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD, all for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
To end the news, a look again at the headlines. General elections to be held in Dominica within 100 days. DAPD receives tools to help in the restoration of livelihoods. And Campbell residents hesitant about relocating due to the community's vulnerability. Feel free to contact us at news@marpin2k4.com. You may access our past newscasts on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the production team, I am Julian Morris. Thank you for watching. Join us tomorrow.